Alrighty, we had a pretty good run last time, and I'm very excited today to continue where we last left off and at least complete September. Because let's be fair, we've had to tackle some of the problems we've been having for quite a while. Stuff like no air game, no idea, just overall disaster. Being broke. I think those are my main three issues. But yeah, we got around to actually tackling some of those problems. We now actually have our air game, and we're gonna reap the full rewards of it by shooting down all the tiny crafts. We are building an overcharged radar, which is also gonna increase our radar range, but more importantly, we're in the process of researching, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we're in the process of researching workshops. Yes, we are, very slowly, but we're getting there. And once we have a workshop, we'll be able to do some very nifty things, such as get better armor, research things like plasteel, and maybe in the near future expand our production capabilities, which is all nice and neat. We collapsed our anomaly, finally. It's been about time. So we now have access to all things Grey Voodoo related. One of the things that we absolutely are already taking full advantage of is the gnome that came with it. We only need to research her 60 more times and we'll know about school books. So that's going to be fun. And as a side note, we really need to get cloaking device, because then we can also get our craft, or codex craft, the jellyfish. Then there is the Fortuna, which eventually we can, I believe, manufacture using the Sparkling Hull, but that requires the Pirate Air Force, which again requires a cloaking device, together with a bunch of other things. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon, but hopefully soon enough. And yeah, we're gonna go back to the grave. But don't worry, I'm sure there's lots of people waiting for us there, so we won't be lonely once we arrive there. I've been killing so many people, more than I'd like to admit. Let me see, besides the air game that we fixed, the Grey Codex, we've been fixing our financial situation slowly but surely. We had some very good missions, so hopefully September is going to end up being a pretty good month when it comes to infamy, and it might even give us rank boss. Rank boss is something that we need in order to... Yeah, Crazy Hannah, to unlock Crazy Hannah, so that might be very cool. Anything else I may have missed at this point? I don't think so. No. I think we're good. I think we're good. Research-wise, we're moving forwards. Yeah, I think that's it. Wow, okay, I actually expected there was another big thing I wanted to talk about, or I thought there was, but apparently there isn't. We'll be fine. Okay, let's have time tick through and see what we're going to be dealing with. I did have to hire some additional people, kind of make up for the ebb and flows of, you know, daily life in our hideouts. And there's the Redman Brigand, which told us about the ghastly shroom. Now, if I remember correctly, the Redman was supposed to finish before the Brigand, so I would know about Fuso knives, but I guess we got lucky. So we're gonna do one more Redman Brigand, and then we're done with both the Redman and the Redman Brigands, because the last Redman Brigand can teach me about roving bands. And then we never have to worry about those guys again, haha. We're also working on the Pyroman's armor, the Pyroman's men armor, which eventually is going to lead us to Crusader SS armor, which we need for Human Legion armor. We're both working on Heat Vision and Crusader SS armor, a prerequisition for this at least. Then we have Cavalry Weaving, which requires the workshop. And then we have Tinkering, which also requires a workshop together with Optronics and Plasteel, and I think both of these require a workshop, yeah. So the workshop is the next big blocker that we probably should start tackling. But not before I actually get rid of some of these miscellaneous topics up top. Ah, what am I kidding? It's fine. We'll probably do a durable backpack and then we start putting some more people towards workshop. Nope. More people towards workshop. Rule guide. Ivana Banana, your friendly neighborhood Uber heroine from Doom Harbor Underground. Her main passion in life includes helping out neighbors and burning things with her high-powered nuclear flamethrower. She tried to combine these two passions by shooting a series of video tutorials about handling a flamethrower in a safe manner, or, as they're better known, the crazy gal burning down everything and setting herself on fire, net classics. Oh yes, yes, that's right. Yesterday we got the guild stapler. That's the big thing, the third thing I wanted to mention. We got the guild stapler, which was our main blocker, all workshop related things. So I'm glad that we got that done before it really became a problem. The Black March SMG, famous for its ergonomics, ingenious simple design and precision of manufacture. This gun is coveted all over the globe, however it's scarcely available at best and its special ammo even more so. I'd like to use some extra Black March SMGs in the near future, if we can obtain a few of them. It'll be neat. We're not gonna bully the governments. Cough cough, we're sick. And revolutionary reinforcements has arrived, which includes a prepper box, a girl guide and 4 revolutionaries. Which we can all hire, matter of fact. I need to be careful with my hiring spree, because one of these burrows is gonna become a workshop. But they allow me to have 15 additional people, and once this burrow is completed, then, well, we'll have 15 additional people available. So, let's hire away for now. But yeah, it's something to keep in mind, not to overcommit to the hiring of people. Might hurt me in the long run. Also, we're crushing a few big rocks to make some space. I noticed that storage space is becoming an issue in our hideout, so that should hopefully resolve that problem. Famous last words. Yeah, I guess we can do it in 10 hours. Famous last words. Okay, our third hangar is completed. And then we know about the Runabout, a small non-combat vessel that poses little threat to your craft, used by the academicians and traders in most missions. I'd like one person on Girl Guide. Maybe I want to get a troublemaker out of the way as well. Nardoc Soldier. I might want to get them out of the way too. So let's do a troublemaker. Let's do a Nardoc Soldier. And I might also want to do the GO. Ooh, a Brigand. Let's do a Brigand. So some basic interrogations never hurt anybody, except the people who we are interrogating, but they need to be done. Futo knives, straight from the land of the rising sun. They're the best crafted throwing knives in the world. Lightweight and deadly. I prefer my ninja stars, thank you very much. And the Pyroman's men armor, named after the legendary Pyroman Empire, great slave masters of eons past. It takes much discipline to teach slave soldiers to properly fight and march in this armor, as well as feed them enough mutant meat for strength, hence the long production time. Made of durafret and metal, dyed in soylent red. It will grant some additional experience. So this is a very fun armor, but hopefully we can bypass it. And move on to Human Legion armor, which will empower our peasants. Alright, here is some peasants who are going to be flying into our base. Safety goggles, safety first, and protecting face and eyes is always important. Wearing these will reduce the effect of any chem damage you take, even after your helmet has melted. Not much better, but better than nothing. Also, having access to these will help us with dangerous experiments. Yeah, some more people into workshop. We're also going to be researching voodoo, but it's going to be a slow burner until we at least have workshop available to us. The auto gun, haha, fires lightweight munition with considerable accuracy in full auto mode. A blend between a rifle and a machine gun. Yeah, it's still a government ship. I don't want to piss off the governments as much as I'd like. I don't think I need to piss them off, to be fair. but the idea of being able to at least obtain some delicious resources from beating up the government does sound quite appealing. Not going to lie. Okay, I think we're good. Getting some training done, really boosting our peasants. We're having a ground vehicle race, but we don't have a ground vehicle, and the overcharge trader has been completed. And 161, they say to work smarter, not harder, but it's a lie. Work hard and smart. Learn to use the tools to increase your yield, so you can move more, so you can have more leisure. Right click moves stuff all the way up, left click brings it back one position. Or to the maximum available, Control N lets you take notes. Don't panic. It's always a good tip. Anyways, more gnoming is required as well. We're gonna be doing the gnome stuff until we got school books at least, and then we can slow down. What are we gonna research? I think some interrogations are in order. How about a black cat? Nah, we're gonna stick with interrogations. I'll probably do the yeah, I'll probably do the GO or the guild security. Sounds good to me. And the Redman Brigands. Really? Roving bands. We got incredibly lucky, didn't we? Or did I already complete the Redman? I think I might have already completed the Redman. Never mind. Okay, I thought we didn't proc the Redman still, but apparently we did. Death and taxes. The local government has a job for us. They say they cannot handle their own corrupt officials who keep taxing the locals of this remote area for their private profits. Hence, we are sent to do the job. And we're pretty good at doing so. So, let's roll out and show them what's what. We're gonna be taking a relatively weak crew with us. I think that is okay in my books. We have some people who definitely could use a few introduction missions. There we go. This looks like a good team. We also have some aqua suits. I don't want to lose the aqua suits just yet, so we're gonna be switching to probably scavenger outfits. No? Huh. Yeah, I need to make some more militia outfits. I think that's the main point here. I need to make some more militia outfits. Because we're critically low on militia at this point. Alright, that's an understatement. We are... we have too little. We have too little. I will take a swimsuit. Maybe we'll make we'll take a few swimsuits because they are glamorous and they still give us 10 experience. They're glamorous, right? They're not glamorous. That's annoying. Oh, this works. Let's send them out. It's gonna be a day mission. I think I'm okay with that. And last but not least, let's go and manufacture some of those militia outfits I just mentioned. I think 5 will suffice. There we go. Alright, so first of all, ore assault clones. I should have a UAC carbine loadout for my peasants, and let's use those. I have not really been using my loadouts all that much. Which is quite unfortunate. I guess this works. And I guess that works for Share as well. I would like to get some caps, but honestly I think we're just currently at a point where survival is more important than caps. Alright, let's get the ball rolling. No! Damn. Wait. Oh, I think they actually killed one of the bad guys, ironically speaking. That's a friendly doggo. Yeah, so I'm not too fond of what's happening here. But I'll have to make do. I didn't want to take any unnecessary risks. It sounds really weird for me to say so, because I really want to turn this into a trainings mission, but yeah, no unnecessary risks. Anyways, let's get some reaction fire going maybe. That's one ruffian dealt with. I think somebody died inside the house though, which is quite unfortunate. We can go and check it out. We can go and check it out. Maybe spread out a little bit, see if there's anybody else left on the map. There might be. There's my ruffian. Definitely landing a few painful hits there, but we'll be fine. Hey there, Torgrim, that's right. It's that time of the year again where I play my yearly XCOM, right? Alright, how badly are you hurt here? Assault Clone 1. It's kinda hurt. Unfortunately. We can fix that. We have the tools, we have the power. Ta-da! Alright. Yeah, I think a smoothie just bit the dust, unfortunately. Oh, come on, we cannot see him through the door? Really? Yeah, it's really unfortunate timing that we destroyed the door at the very last shot, but here you go. Right in the knee. So yeah, one bystander was killed, but everybody else survived. Everybody except Assault Clone number 3 got experience. So I'm quite satisfied with this outcome, all things considered. Nobody died, and on top of that, most of the people got experience, even though we only saw 3 enemies. Bag it, and ship it. As the militia armor has been completed, and we're gonna continue crushing rocks. So that was the last mission of September. I was kinda hoping that maybe we'd be seeing a few missions, like 2 or 3 of them. But it turns out to be just a singular one. Kinda unfortunate, but well, this is what it is. The Cantina Wisdom, an improved version of the basic canteen. Good for 12 uses per battle, each restoring 25 stun damage and 5 energy, which might not feel like a great improvement, but the user also gains 10 morale per use. Thus, the market value of this beverage is quite substantial. It can be manufactured at any hideout that has both a still and extractor, but I do believe it takes sectoid to make. Yeah. Right? Yeah, it does. Okay. It's okay, they're friendly clones. Wanted, that's us. Or at least so I claim. Alright, we have a tiny human ship. Now, I haven't really talked about our airspeeder yet. We've enabled our airgame by taking an airspeeder, which is really cool, and then slapping some airballs on them. It's been working relatively well, but the last time we actually engaged a civilian ship, we just straight up annihilated it. We dropped one bomb on their asses and they just exploded in midair. Which is, I hope it's not gonna happen again. Spoiler alert, yeah, it's probably gonna happen again. Oh. Uh-oh. Yep, blown to pieces. So this is where the craft harpoon launcher will be more useful. If I had a craft harpoon launcher, I will be able to probably shoot them down. Here we go! Our monthly pirating report. Our infamy bonus is 2.3 million. Our maintenance is unfortunately 3 million, which means that together with our own income, we barely broke even. But our rating is 7,130, which makes it a boss rating, which means that we very well might be ranked boss. The White Shamblers are big and strong biped animals that inhabit caves of various cold areas around the globe. They stun or kill their prey with fists before dragging them off to their hideouts to eat later. Wearing a strong helmet is advised to survive such treatment. Their expensive fur hides a heavily muscled body, resistant to piercing and especially concussive damage. The beasts are too dumb and too savage to communicate with. Classic, right? We have another young Uber we can recruit as a side note. Oh yeah, also necroplane parts. Something else we really should be doing. 93. High stamina is important in battle because energy is used for moving, throwing, melee and magical attacks. Eventually you will lose your breath. Sprinting, control move, will allow you to run faster but will burn through any amount of energy rather quickly. You can alleviate the problem by a bit by dressing as lightly as possible, but real endurance can be achieved only through training. Energy recovery per turn is normally equal to 1/5 of the current freshness plus 1/4 of the current health. Yeah, we kinda broke even. Kinda. What was I going to do again? What was I going to do again? There was something I was going to do and I got sidetracked. Ah, right, yes. I think there might be a little bit of a problem here. I think we're not a rank castaway, we are rank racketeering. In order to become boss, this is the problem. Become featured in the regiment's newspapers. What does that mean? What does that mean? I need to look this up real quick. Because this is currently a very painful blocker for me. So, rank boss in this particular case requires us to... Oh no. No, really? Okay, I think I know the problem here. First of all, we haven't really interrogated or beaten up any officers, leaders or VIPs. Assuming that a leader or a VIP in this particular case will be a church matron. What else do we have? What is it for the guild, by the way? I don't think it's a hostess, is it? Actually, don't. I think a guild representative. And then for the academy, it's an esper. Hope that's not the case. Okay, so let's see. Any leader or VIP, the church matron, the academy pioneer, the academy engineer, the guild ship officer, the guild engineer, Marsec or Marsec, and any leader or VIP in this case is an academy counselor, academy esper, academy provost, scientist, cardinal, reverend, war chief, that's a Iridian war chief, a guild navigator, guild representative, guild master, mercenary captain, or mercenary commander. So yeah, we just haven't really found any Oh, you need a solo career, really? Oh crap. Hey, but we got a solo career. We've researched a singular one. I don't hope we need to proc a specific one. But it's very possible we just need to beat up a particular leader. Catgirl's in peril. We have to intervene. Load up the A-team. We have Catgirls to save. I don't trust that. E. Intervene and shoot the Catgirls. No! No! If we don't save the cat girls, who will? Alright. So, the big problem in this particular case, we have a month. We're gonna have a better time, by the way. Next month will be ranked boss. The problem is we didn't have toppling towers, which is a great source to get guild team leaders. I'd like to at least research any of them and see if that maybe makes a difference, but otherwise we just need to do more mutant pogroms, I guess. Already? God damn it. I mean, ha ha ha. Damn them bastards. Okay. The rule of engagement is simple. We are here to rescue as many as we can. Which involves guns. Lots and lots of guns. I think I might actually, be running around with pistols. They're gonna lack the range to hit enemies with, but I don't want to use a battle rifle that aggressively. Maybe the UAC carbine, but it has a fixed damage output. I can also use the old rifle, but the problem I have with the old rifle is the fact that a snapshot will be roughly about 40% for time units. So really it boils down to either snapshotting or an aimed shot. Maybe some grenades might also make all the difference. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably run around with a pistol. Shotgun. The old rifle. SMG or yeah, exactly. It's gonna be the SMG or pistol. I can also go for the spiky SMG, which we should just do the spiky SMG as well. You know, you don't need to hit enemies, just shoot in their general direction, hope that the hits land. Easy, right? Yeah, this will do. This will do nicely. Okay, let's get down to business. It's party time. Let's make sure that we have some healing kits with us for those who need it. Which is most of the people except Shira, because Shira doesn't have the backbone to carry a fairly simple kit. And then we'll lob in a few grenades. I should have taken the assault clones with me. Would have been quite handy. Okay. Let's see which cat girls we can rescue today. Alright, right off the bat, I spot with my eye B-boys. Ho ho ho! Oh, Shira, that was absolutely magnificent. Wow, that is probably one of the best double kills I've seen. Because it's an SMG and because of the distance between the two targets. It's okay, Shira, you're allowed to miss this time. Friendly cat girl. He does have a crossbow, which has snapshot, unfortunately. But I don't think that's the end of the world. So the advantage of getting these early kills is that it might already start to hurt their morale, which is kind of what I'm hoping for. There's no guarantee, but it's kind of what I'm hoping for. And then we see 4 more people. That B-boy is gonna land a kill, then we have a few over here, and it looks like that busy cat girl is about to be really busy with dying. Bit unfortunate. It will be 75 for an aimed shot, which I cannot reliably get. Okay, let's see what we can do with this grenade. Throwing it will be roughly about 58 time units, so let's see if we can... Oh, hi. Out of range. Close enough, I guess. Nice try. I did mention 75. Hey there, Silly Boy, thank you. I hope we will. Hope you're having a good day. I don't... 75. This would have been the shot I wanted to take, and I kinda ruined that. Oh, nice try. Okay, that is everybody accounted for, so let's get started. Rip. 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 Wait, what? That's us. Hold up. That's not a good rip. I want to see if we can save that cat girl. I don't think we can. So yeah, that's gonna be the next unfortunate thing. Okay, I didn't think that was a very funny shot there, pal. So yeah, we have a few people to shoot at, given the chance. So I can actually make my way over to the cat girl, I just don't think I can save her. That's good, that is very good. Then we have a b-boy up here, we have a b-boy over there, we have that b-boy. We have a relatively, I don't want to call it a weak crew, but yeah, these guys are relatively, weak. Yeah, for lack of a better word, they're relatively weak, so. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's get some healing in here. Tap tap. Oh, really? Oh man, that kinda sucks. I really thought we had that. Wait, what? No way, how did that hurt? Well, okay, I figured we were gonna be fine because, you know, I have 40 frontal armor with 10% piercing resistance, and these things do have an armor effectiveness of... Oh, it's 100. Okay, I thought it was 120, but damn, they just max rolled me. That is 80, 82. Wow, okay. Great. Didn't know that the game was planning on cheating today. So that's gonna suck. Let's just get this over with. I don't think we're gonna be able to save a singular cat girl. Let's focus on survival first. Yep. Did that hit me again? I think that hit me again. Please be kind and don't let her bleed out. Thank you. Alright, listen up, cat girl. Please be stabilized. Thank you. Next up, you're a piece of crap. That's right, bullets in the back. That's exactly what you deserve. Okay, snapshots are not accurate enough, so let's go for an aimed shot. Tap. Beautiful. A few more to go. And this is where I fucked up. Damn. I'm one short. I really thought we would have it, but I'm one time unit short. Alright, Shira. Make me proud, please. Oh? Oh? Damn, Shira. I'm actually feeling somewhat proud. That's some good action right there. I'll refrain from slandering you for the next 2 missions. Congratulations. I think that's a very worthy boon. Okay, so we have one guy over here, one guy up there, one guy over there. B-boy, B-boy, and the final B-boy. The final B-boy might actually be a bit of a pain. We'll see. Next up, I would love to see if I can actually lob a grenade on their faces, but I don't think I can, so... Probably should have gone for a grenade after all. That's what I want to see, by the way. Panic. That's good, that's good. Alright. Just a few more kills. Just a few more kills. But yeah, it looks like most of the cat girls have actually been significantly hurt to the point where... There's, I think, only 1 or 2 left. It's not great. We should probably also heal up a wildcard here in the near future. Probably. Probably, yeah. He'll die. I like how we started off great with those shots and then it just all started going downhill. If I want to lob out a grenade, I might be better off lobbing grenades right over there. Yeah, we are. Damn it, Shara, I forgot you absolutely have the skills to throw grenades of a freaking 5-year-old. What the hell? Okay, alright. Yeah. See, leave it to the peasants to do a job they can't. Alright. Attempt to kill that guy. That's good. That's good. Okay, wildcard needs to probably team up with the other people. Yeah, wildcard probably needs to team up with the other people so we can get her healed up proper. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. We drop it, we turn, we crouch. Alright, next up. Tap. You're it. Kill him. Maybe I can actually get a grenade on both of them. That would be pretty sweet. Doubt it, but maybe I can. Yeah, close enough. I mean, it's right on top of the guy, but... 57, right? No, 55, okay. 55 is not really that much of a step up, unfortunately, so... I might just need to leave the be. How much would it be to prime the grenade and throw it? 58. Oof. Wow, pinpoint accurate, that's unfortunate. I was secretly hoping that maybe we would overthrow. B-boys are having a bad day. Let's kill him. And let's kill him. I think if we can kill those two, this guy and this guy down here, that might already be the end of the mission, so... Let's try our best. How can we not see him? He's right there. Not even a night mission. I don't think... maybe the smoke was blocking me. Maybe. That's good. Ah, that was the last one we hadn't panicked. So yeah, 3 cat girls died, 2 survived. It's a bit unfortunate, but lucky for us, 2 of the cat girls that survived were actually friendly cat girls. So yeah, we got 2 additional cat girls to recruit. I do like my cat girls, so that is quite exciting. Bag it and bag it. No more room in prison. Crap. We'll kick out the troublemaker. We have plenty of those. Alright. Welcome aboard. Next up, I need to go to my hens, because there is still something I had to do. Red Navel over here will be renamed, not to be called Red Navel. Instead, they will be called Hazard. .4. I think it's the 4th iteration. No, it's the 3rd iteration. It's the 3rd iteration. Let me just double check that. Yeah, there you go. Great, it's great. The 3rd one is usually the best one, right? I mean... Right? Okay, let's get peasant militia training going, and then some basic gun training for those who really want some, which is nobody. Cool. Next up, we're gonna go and recruit all the people we can recruit. 1 young Uber and 2 tourist cat girls. Oh. Oh. Our recognition grows, as do the expectations. Captain rank improved. Rank entrepreneur. Captain rank 4 has been achieved. To gain the next rank, interrogate someone important from one of the big factions and understand how what such importance means. Infamy target 6k. Note, highwayman patrols will be much more likely to avoid our lands after you achieve the next rank. So yeah, that's a funny story. Yeah, so the next rank wasn't rank boss, it's rank entrepreneur, which we have successfully managed to get. Okay, no, that means we are kind of on track. It's kind of nice. If we were to check out rank entrepreneur, I do believe there were some things blocking us, such as the cloaking device. We can now actually get a cloaking device and get a craft ship. Then there's a mutant alliance and the contacts rogue fields warlords, which requires rogue fields, unfortunately. Okay, that means that we are going to be doing the cloaking device. Once we have the capacity to do so. Sounds good. The burrow has been completed. Sweet. Girl Guide 030. The main combat skills are firing, throwing, and melee. Some unusual weapons use unusual combinations of skills in even flat numbers. To make heads and tails of this, you only need to remember that the weapon's accuracy, aim, snap, etc. are displayed for the effective skill of 100. Done, done, done. Let's clear out some rubble. Big rocks have been crushed. We've got 2000 good looking rocks, some rare earth minerals, metal ore and a silver bar, but most importantly, we got some free inventory space. Ironically speaking, that means we haven't been doing a lot of Chateau de la Mort during the last month, and we still made a hefty profit. Well, we still made a profit. The ground shook mightily today, Captain. Piles of rocks are laying everywhere. Our facility, however, sustained only 50k in damages, thanks to our preparations as a headstrong captain. Kinda feel the need to get rid of the big rocks. But let's look towards other things, such as getting rid of Soylent, getting rid of apples. Haha, just kidding. We're not gonna get rid of our apples. Get rid of some chemicals. We have way too many chemicals at this point, I think. Get rid of the Reaper Cavalry. Get rid of some cannonballs, because holy crap, that's a lot of cannonballs. I know we're pirates, but geez, why do we need like 200 cannonballs? I would love to butcher the Reaper corpses. I don't think it's going to give us anything useful besides some meat. I might want to sell those as well. Giant spider carcasses we absolutely are going to keep. They do provide me with the very handy thing of silk, which is worth quite a bit. We don't need that much Adam beer. Don't need that much vodka. We are gonna hang on to the necroplane parts, I suppose. I personally would say let's get rid of the ship engine, but I'll hang on to it for now. Oh yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it? We had 3 fungi outbreaks. I don't know how, but I forgot that we have 3 of them. So yeah, crap. Well, at least they'll give us some shrooms, so I guess there's that. So here's the reason why I'm not getting rid of the current good-looking rocks. I have no good reason. Let's get rid of them. I'm mostly thinking about the plastacrete prefabs, but let's be fair, that's something that is relevant once we have a factory. And we're not going to be getting a factory for a very, very long time. And I'll also kick out some big rocks, and that should make my inventory space quite happy. So, this is the reason. This is the reason why I had to get rid of items, because we got 96 additional big rocks thanks to that earthquake. A bandit car, you know what that means? Diana, shoot it down. Balls to the walls. I actually really wish I could pull up the entry to see if ramming speed actually increases your accuracy or not. I think it does. I think taking evasive maneuvers increases your dodge and ramming speed increases your accuracy. Or its firing rate, one of those two. Either way, bandit car has been... Ooh, alright, more bandit cars are approaching, sire. It's always firing rate, okay. Oh my, okay, that's... Yeah, exactly. I have the same there, Ferrosol. But instead, I keep thinking about accuracy, but firing rate makes a lot more sense. Okay, we have a highwayman, a hoverpod, which will be very hard to hit, and some bandit cars. I think I want to focus on the bandit cars, but let's wait until they're at least above land before we blow them up. Let's get a peasant, let's get 2... I don't want to get 2 peasants. I don't want to get an assault clan, I want to get 2 regular peasants. Evasive only exists when hunter-killers go for you, and it doubles dodge while having fire rate, I think. Okay. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I know there's a tooltip about it somewhere. I just have to find it. Alright. Let's go and blow this guy up. But not before we clear out this bandit car. Heyo. UAC carbine. We all know the deal here. Let's get the UAC carb up and running, and then also get in a electro flare. Yeah, exactly. It allows you to soak up some of the hits with the guy being targeted compared to the people who are not being targeted. But for some weird reason I just always assume that it's less likely you're gonna get hit, but it makes a lot more sense if you're just dealing with hunter-killers who are actively trying to engage you. Ah, damn it, I just made a mistake. Oh. Oh, it's a guard doggo. Okay, alright, we got this, we got this. Let's line them up so we can knock them down. And let's not forget, I would like to get a additional flare going, just to make sure that we have a bit more of a buffer zone. Alright, fire and forget. Second doggo. A third doggo? Was that a third doggo? I think it might have been a third doggo, yeah. So who still needs experience? Literally everybody. Well, that's unfortunate. Aha! No! Yes! Haha! Oh, beautiful. My ambush worked. It was against the doggo as well. That makes it extra satisfying. That makes it very, very extra satisfying. I'm very excited about that, more than I'd like to admit. I always enjoy when I can dunk on doggos. They just always get under my skin so easily. So all I gotta do now is find the last enemy, kill him, and then we can go home. Of course it is a doggo. Oh, it's not the last enemy. Alright, I am kinda hating this. Because I do not know where the last enemy is, and we're dealing with doggos, and we're also dealing with very fragile peasants. So it's very possible we'll get dunked on or something. I want to say that this building has been cleared out, but I feel like that will be a very common mistake to make. I think the last enemy will be a punk that we just gotta find. Okay, alright. Okay, I have no idea where the last enemy is. I don't enjoy this. I would like to go home. Thank you. I'd like to go home now. Something tells me Natalie is the one that's gonna be in a lot of trouble here. Fucking doggo. Notice how he tried? Notice how he tried to wait and wait until we show up? This is why I hate doggos with a burning passion. They're awful. But yeah, so there you go. We actually successfully cleared this out. Nobody died. And we got some promotions out of it. So congratulations, everybody. Anyways, that's not where the fun ends. So let's move on to the bandit car. First hit. Sweet. We still have that bandit car to blow up as well. If we get lucky and actually hit our shots. And then there's also the hoverpod. I'm not sure if we can actually kill the hoverpod, that's why I'm saving it for last. How does it feel shooting at these stupid cars? It feels so good. It feels better than it should. But knowing how little we got to actually kill things, without us getting killed in this particular case, is very, very satisfying. Blown to pieces. I can live with that. We took quite a bit of damage there. Probably was bragging too hard. Means that we won't be able to shoot down the hoverpod, and that's okay, I guess. Alright, right off the bat, we're dealing with the doggo, so that's gonna be fun. Oh, and there's our second doggo, which means that we're probably gonna need to be very mindful that there's gonna be doggos about. It's gonna be those missions where there's a bunch of doggos blitzing all across the board. Oh shit, you're not a doggo. There you go, punk. Maybe there was only one punk, which means that we're gonna have a better time right now. Damn, my electro flare broke. Let's try it again. That's better. And just outside our line of sight, there is yet another doggo chilling. And this doggo might actually have the possibility to hurt me. Nope. Oh no. There's two punks, by the way. Oh no 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 no. Oh, okay. There's two punks. So we have Rosa. Yeah, Rosa. Great. Let's gonna deal with him. And then we have... Who was the other one? Natalie, right. Tap tap. Tap tap. Bye bye doggo. Maybe we can get some reaction fire out of this as well. Be nice. Ah, I'm not feeling great today. Not feeling great today at all. Alright, flare them! God, son of a... What's up with these flares breaking? Come on, flare! Close enough. Wait, is that another guy? There's three punks. Well, two now. So yeah, no more doggos, just one more punk. And he can actually escape through the back, so that's something to keep in mind here. Okay, now I'm actually afraid there is gonna be another doggo about. They're flaring up. Nope, just another punk. Yeah, take that, you punks. Alright, sweet. With that, we are done here. One hallucinogen grenade, some random miscellaneous stuff, and ka-ching! A mission well done. Knock knock, a visitor showed up at their hideout. However, they were greeted by visitors and welcome signs, which you, being a headstrong captain, ordered to be put up. I really liked it though, I think that's pretty fun. It disables the visitor showed up at your hideout event, but it does in a funny way. Alright, so this is a combined harvester. Unfortunately, we cannot shoot it down. I would have loved to shoot it down. Maybe it will land if we get lucky. Maybe those guys will land if we get lucky. Alright, final mission. This is, by the way, during daytime. Shit, didn't pay attention to that. Didn't pay attention to that. Silly old me. Oh, they're called Mohawks, by the way, not punks. I'm an idiot. One, two... Ah, there's a dog all the way at the end of the barn. Gotcha. Alright, can penetrate his natural armor. Whoa, hi, hello. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. Okay, do not panic. I repeat, do not panic. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. No need to panic. Stay calm. Panic, 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 panic. Okay, whew, panic subsides. Yeah, so it turns out I might have made a tiny mistake here. Yeah, so this mohawk is gonna cause me issues here in a second. 2 doggos, 3 doggos. 2 punks, 3 doggos. Oh. Uh-oh. Son of a bitch. There goes all my items. Okay, so the good news is nobody panicked. The bad news is we're on fire. We don't have access to fire extinguishers yet. We don't have access to fire extinguishers yet. Oh, okay, okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just gotta get some kills going, right? Nothing solves a morale problem like just killing more things. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. Oh no. Oh no, the engine is going to explode. I'm still in the explosion radius even if I'm outside the ship. Should have just left. Really, really unfortunate they managed to throw a Molotov. Oh crap, I really didn't think he could reach me. Yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Rosa, you have been particularly not helpful at the moment. Please be helpful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is really, 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 really nice. At least the kills are keeping our morale up at the moment. That does seem to be helping a tiny bit. That's not the end of the mission. I was really hoping that will be the end of the mission, but it isn't. It absolutely isn't. Okay, alright, alright, alright. Go, 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 go. Natalie, Natalie, Natalie. I don't know what to do with you, Natalie. Get you all away from the craft, because the craft is going to explode rather sooner than later. Still on fire. I don't even care that we are burning. I care more about my craft being on fire. Where is the last enemy? Where's the last enemy? No, he's probably inside this area. Yeah, of course it's a doggo just hiding. Shira, I swear to God. Can you not have an episode today, please? God, can't even kill the damn doggo. Okay, well, you know what to say. Sometimes you just gotta improvise a little bit. God damn it. Really? Fuck's sake. I needed one more turn, that's all I was asking for, one more turn, but no. Having none of that. No way, Jose. One more turn, you're not getting any of that. So yeah, we need to repair our craft, but worst of all, we just lost practically like 95% of our stuff. One more turn is all I needed. One more bloody damn turn. Ay ay ay. Unbelievable. Okay. Let's see. We can probably get the electro flares back. How do you get necroplane parts? It's my current bottleneck. Shoot down planes such as Control Alt X. Oh no, what is Control Alt X? I'm very scared to ask. You get necroplane parts by shooting down things like thunderbolts. Sometimes you have necroplane parts show up at random parts of the map. And I want to say you can also buy them from the ship junkyard, but I think you need necroplane parts in order to research it. It removes all items from your craft, yeah. Yeah, what Shredder said. Alright, let's see. So, I don't need 6 shooters. Black March pistols do sound nice. Let's actually get 6 of them. We don't need double-barreled shotguns. We do not need coach guns. We don't need shotgun rubber shells. Heavy shotguns might be nice, but yeah, I guess we can. All drives will be quite nice. No mini cannons, no mini bombs, more electro flares, and I guess we can get some chem codes. I myself am gonna need to make at least the. We lost our battle rifles and hydra laser. And our combat shotgun. We need to make ourselves fancy shells, Yushenkas. And we need to get ourselves the exquisite lingerie, which I guess is not all that bad. Let's make those two. So two times Yushenkas and some fancy shells, 6 of them. I think shooting down the plane with a little bird and gecko Sams might be doable. The thunderbolts are not all that dangerous, I say very carefully. Says the guy who lost his little bird quite quickly, quite embarrassingly. But yeah. Norlock Soldier. These guys are members of the assault forces of the Norlock tribe. They're mortal enemies of Locknars, but essentially they're the same mutant race. Their tiny structure can seem funny, but they're well trained and decently armed. They have good camouflaging reactions. Better to avoid fighting these such pests at night. Walked into enemy reaction fire? Don't panic. Turn your back and run away. No, really, don't do that. Yeah. What I do all the time. And somehow it always ends up awful. Bingo. Alright, so yes, one ship out, next ship in. Let's see what we're gonna be bringing with us. I would like to at least make sure we have some items we can use. I think this is the time for me to also take a rotogun with me. It's not a great weapon, but hey, at least it will give us lots and lots of suppressive fire, right? And we'll also start using an assault rifle. We still have our Tommy, luckily. And we'll take a Black March SMG with us. I say that very confidently, but really I shouldn't. I probably should. Anywho, yeah, let's get the show on the road. Maybe some bandit SMGs. Though the spike SMGs were pretty fun. Yeah, let's take the spike SMG. Okay. Let's get our crew. Most of them actually ended up being hurt, wounded, or just otherwise inconvenienced. So we're gonna have to take a bunch of other people with us. Now this is not going to be a pretty mission, that much I can guarantee you. We're gonna be fighting the Academy, which means that we're gonna be fighting Osiren security guards. And they can always prove to be quite a bit of a pain. So we are not gonna be walking around in a gym suit, instead we're gonna take tech armor. Let's get our tech armor up and running. Maybe I should just walk around with one person in a hyena suit, right? Hyena riders. If only we had more space, I'd be using them way more aggressively. Just don't like the fact that I have to sacrifice 4 out of my 6 available slots for one hyena gal. It's just a bit too much. Thoroughbred suit, punk, damsel, skull, girl, militia outfits, there we go. I have to say though, despite the fact that the craft was on fire and we failed to kill the last enemy in time, nobody died there, so I'm relatively okay with how that ended up going. It kinda sucks, I kinda wish we could have prevented our craft from exploding, but the fact that it took 5 turns to explode, I think is already quite generous. Alright, unfortunately we're not having great stats here, so let's try to make the best out of this. This is more like it. The Black March SMG might be nice to use, but I think we're gonna be sticking to the assault rifle. I feel very confident because we have AP clips. They might help out quite a bit, but we probably want to stick to indirect fire using grenades. That will be great. Nah, I shouldn't try. I shouldn't try. Terrible. Otherwise, shotgun. Kinda wish we could go for more stunts more often, but the shotgun rubber shells just don't really cut it. I would need to get... what was good stunning ammunition again? I guess the choking grenades, to be fair. I don't know. Yeah, chakrams. Chakrams are pretty good. Shocking rounds are pretty decent as well if you don't want to straight up kill your enemies, which you probably will. And well endowed Riot. As much as I love her running around with a cattle prod, she's gonna be walking around with a barbaric axe. And we might actually give her an offhand weapon as well. How strong are you? No, you're not all that strong, but you have a decent melee. I think I might just rely on my fists of steel, and then we're gonna take an offhand weapon, the Black March pistol. Alright, the whip! The whip! I absolutely love the Confederate whip. Ah, son of a bastard, he has a sniper rifle as well. Makes him highly dangerous at the moment. Oh wow, we're right in front of the craft. That's decent, I guess. Everybody is kneeled. Let's hope that he doesn't take a shot at me. He might. Somebody is. And we instantly already got hurt. So I'm not very happy about that in particular. It's because she's standing on an itty bitty hill, as unfortunate as it may be. Let's mow her down. And that is not a good start for her. And then we can see a medic and a researcher. A medic, a researcher, and another Osiren security guard with a... ooh, that's not a good gun. So this is why I, by the way, took grenades with me. Because now we can prime a grenade and throw a grenade. Right! On his feet as well. Well done. In the meantime, let's make sure that we get some healing in. A fourth person? Ah, okay. So yeah, he's standing on a hill, which makes him very dangerous. He can now shoot into my craft. So let's hope that that's not gonna happen, because that would kinda suck. I know it will happen, but yeah. And then we probably need to figure out a way to lob out our final grenade. I'd like to lob it at his feet as well. Maybe we'll get lucky. Raquel can try. But I doubt. Yeah, there you go. Was that a reaction fire? No, just a grenade going so sideways that it transitioned into a different screen. She can bleed for one more turn, that should be fine. I was kinda hoping that he will die there, but doesn't seem to be the case. Alright. That's an awful throw. Alright, let's see. He is bleeding, so he'll probably bleed out in the near future. Primate, we can actually make it back into the craft, but we cannot duck. Yeah, we cannot duck. I'll take the risk. That's a good grenade throw. I'll get one more incendiary. That is 60. Good enough. And look at me using grenades! This aggressively as well. I wish I could save her, but the researcher is just going to die. She's gonna bleed out. Okay, let's see what we have over here. Okay, I'm backing up. Well, on that right is gonna need backup. She seems to have some time unit issues. That's panic. So he's bleeding out. He's probably panicking. I hope he's panicking. Double check. He is not panicking. He just walked it off. He's like, I don't particularly care. Don't blame him. She's panicking. That's good. Okay, I did not expect her to shoot at me. Only took 1 damage, so could have been a lot worse. I can take a shot at him. I don't think I want to. But otherwise, I think I might want to try to double tag him again. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's dead. He is absolutely dead. Alright, excellent. Now we can enter the craft. I know if there's ever a time to patch her up, it will be this turn. But I shall not risk a peasant. I shall not risk a peasant. Yeah, we'll be fine. Just gotta be patient. Okay. Patience is my middle name. Let's go. That's right, Wilhelm. Right, so it looks like they're doing their own thing, which is kinda adorable. She's on fire, she's not looking towards me, which I shall take full advantage of. Let's run over here, pull out our medkit, tap her once, take a peek. We don't see anything or anyone valuable, which means that we probably want to pull out... I don't want to shoot her, to be fair. Maybe we can just burn her alive. Primate and... Uh-oh. Okay. Awkward. Throw it. Ooh, very nice throw there. Name I cannot pronounce. I wish the peasant's name were a bit easier. They're pretty insane. Oh, hi. Ohio. At least we're gonna get some researchers down here, so that's a small win for me. Looks like this side is cleared out, which means that we only have this researcher, the academy medic that's on fire. She'll probably survive. We'll try to patch her up, and we can probably also start moving Rachel around. Ooh. Okay. Turns out, first of all, she burned to a crisp. Second of all, she burned to a crisp. Third of all, there's an Osiris security guard that apparently has spotted me. So that was well played. Right in my blind corner. Kinda sucks that she burned. Kinda hoping maybe she survives. This was to be expected, to be fair. Okay, Osiris security guard. We'll deal with you here in a second. I like this craft layout because there's only really one way in, one way out. That's not 100% true actually. Crap. Okay, I think what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go on the offensive. I'm gonna try to get a shot in against the guy. Kinda was hoping I won't need to do so, but here we are. And I don't think we can shoot him. Oh, we can actually shoot him from over here. As long as he's bleeding, I'm happy. He is bleeding. I'm very, very happy. That's 2 solid shots. So he should probably bleed out. The problem is I can't push deeper into the craft as long as he's lurking on the outside. If I camp down here and somebody pops out here, they can hurt me. If I'm camping near here and he walks up, we probably will die. Let's be fair. So we need to back up. Okay, but no, 2 solid hits. And I'm having trouble getting the Bellinator in position. Don't want to get ambushed myself. I think he just went back inside. Yeah, I think he went back inside. Right? No, he absolutely did not go back inside. Ah, you sneaky son of a bitch. Oh, this is awkward. It's gonna get very, very awkward. I think the tree is blocking my vision. Yeah, it is. Well, let's do this. Bellinator. Show them why you're called the Bellinator. Right in the back. Alright, fantastic. With that said and done, let's go and clear out this craft. That's the engineer, by the way, that I really would like to get my hands on. It's gonna be difficult because she actually has back armor, so I will need to get lucky and hit a few solid times, or we do the smart thing, we get a kettle prod in there. I obviously am not very smart, but yeah, we're gonna get the kettle prod going. Yep. Let's go. I would like to do it before she dies from overstun. Now I can actually throw. I can actually attempt to throw this towards the rest of the team, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up on the roof of the UFO. Oh, hi. Which will be equally shitty. If I can be honest. Equally shitty. Alright. Alright, let's wrap this up. I think we're in a very good position at this point. Zap. Do not shoot the power core, you insane thing. We got ourselves an Academy Engineer. That is significant because that's the one of the VIPs that we need to get ranked boss. So once we got her interrogated, we're all set for rank boss. Sweet. And we got another 25mm cannon ×2. Overall, this mission was actually really good. We got ourselves 3 researchers and 1 academy engineer. I mean, this is satisfying. I'll be honest, this is very satisfying. Yeah, so tag it, bag it, we'll decrypt the data disk and enjoy your rewards. Oh, except, you know, there's not enough space for our rewards. We'll make some space. Probably sell some of those, Kick out some Soylent. Kick out some Uberwheat sacks. Maybe kick out some additional plasteel. Angel of Love, Patient Murder, Professional, Soft Target, and Supersized. Let's hope that the Carbine Combine Harvester is also going to land. That will be pretty sweet. Okay, back on topic though. Let's see. We are researching a gnome, we are researching workshop and voodoo. And we're also doing the cloaking device. I'm thinking if we want to speed this up perhaps. Not 100% certain just yet. Alright, let's crush some big rocks. And I'm gonna be crushing 20 of them, and 10 people are gonna be working on this for the rest of the month, and the rest is gonna be working on Chateau de la Morte. We are done recruiting our cat girls, and yeah, I don't think we're gonna be shooting down either of these two things. Bounty Hunt level D, the Temple of Sirius. So yeah, this is gonna be an infiltration mission, and we're gonna be doing that during nighttime. I think we're gonna let this one pass by. It's a global mission. There's no guarantee they're gonna land here, so we'll just leave them be. Nyan Lana, that's a great name. Welcome aboard, Nyan Lana. Is there any training we can do for you? Probably. Won't it be worth selling the rocks and putting your workers into anything else that makes some money? Oh my god, you're right, Shredder. I should actually quickly check that out. Yeah. So let's see. That will be, give or take, 30 days. Let's take 30 days on average. It will cost us 3k. Or I can put 10 people in Chateau de la Morte, which will earn us 331k. And if I were to sell, how many rocks was that? 31 rocks, right? Yeah, 31. If I were to sell 31 rocks, how much would it be? Yeah, so selling it absolutely will make a better profit. Absolutely, that's a very good point. There is no reason for me to crush big rocks like this. Yeah, it's good you called me out on it. Otherwise I would have done something very stupid there. So instead we'll just be selling the big rocks whenever it becomes applicable. It will cost us 1.2 million to get rid of all of it, but cracking them into tiny rocks is more expensive compared to, you know, making Chateau de la Morte. Actually, does it also apply to Hilarium? No. Making Hilarium distilling is actually less profitable than actually cracking the rocks instead of selling them. So, it really applies to Chateau de la Morte in this particular case. It's good to know though, it's very good to know. We have 350 apples, so we should be fine for quite a while. Really want to shoot this thing down. No! We require more balls! I'm actually critically low on chemicals at this point. I did not remember that making balls requires chemicals. How many do we have available at the moment? 4 out of 6. Let's give it a shot. Or let's give it a dive. They do have pretty good dodge if I remember correctly. Nope, 5% flat bonus. Suckers. Ah, that's satisfying. Oh! Did you get any 25mm cannons from all the crafts you shot down? I did not get any 25mm cannons from the crafts we shot down. But we had some UFOs land and I took their 25mm cannons. I think this might be bandits, by the way, doing a retaliation against us. Hit. Hit. Blown to pieces. Guess we'll never know. Cool. Alright, we have a Temple of... Are you serious? Obviously, the infiltration mission that this will be is going to require a diligent approach, calm approach. Probably take some newbies with me. Not too many though, not too many. Yeah, that works. Now, it remains worthwhile to mention that we're not allowed to take all armors with us. We're probably going to be running around in a sailor outfit. Pirate outfit. And then for the peasants we'll probably do the refret, right? Yeah, the refret. It doesn't seem to be cold, it seems to be in a regular normal environment. Where's my pirate outfits? And my slave soldiers are gonna be walking around in punk gear. I wonder if I should make a few more pirate outfits. Yarr! Yeah, the refret. I like that you can use the refret. Alright, yes, my Durafret armors. Let's go and swap some stuff around. Hunter, 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 Hunter. Ooh, 28 days. Oof. Well, at least she's still alive. Okay. Durafret. Are you Durafrettening me? Well, let's also equip it on our slave soldiers. So, I've been thinking a little bit about other playthroughs I'd like to do. I've talked about it a little bit beforehand. Obviously, we have done the Gelsar Superior Codexless run, where we did not use a codex. Then we have filled a Grey Revolution run with the Peasant Revolution, which we're currently redoing a proper. Air quote, a proper, let's call it just or proper. Then we have done the Red Cats. But I also would like to do a playthrough where we say that we require the mild touch. Which I don't think it's gonna be that great of an idea, but I'd be kinda interested to do a Romanica start where we go for the mill, we require the mild touch. And then probably pick something like the Green Codex. Haven't really done the Green Codex yet. So I would imagine it's not that exciting. And then obviously we're also going to be doing a Golden Codex run, Hybrid Life, or Hybrids for Life, or Hybrid Life, or Life of Hybrid, whatever it's called. And then we'll have our little HQ in Amsterdam, right? But that's a few things that I have had on my mind. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen. It's very possible it might not happen. By the time that we're done with this playthrough, I'll probably be like 80 years old. Practically on my deathbed, knowing the pace that this is going. But it's food for thought, you know. Oh my god, look at his face. It's food for thought. I don't tend to think that much. What are the benefits of taking the men route? There's no benefits. It's all downsides. They're men. And they think they're better than us. Ugh. Slave soldiers are... usually they have better morale. Because I don't think they take a morale penalty, do they? From being deployed for an extensive amount of time. I think they're also cheaper. The spiky SMG absolutely is better than the bandit SMG there, Jabob. You're 100% right about it. But unfortunately I lost 5 of my spiky SMGs, so we only have 1. And I'm trying to complement everybody else with a form of SMGs. And then the last person is actually gonna get the spiky one. But you're absolutely right about it. Just to quickly compare, this has a auto shot of 6 for 40% accuracy, whereas the spiky has 8 for 50, just straight up better. Bandit SMG is better for range shooting. Is it? Is it? Let's see. Aimed 22, auto fire is 11. Auto is 8, snap is 12. Okay, yeah, it's a bit better. It's a bit better on that in that regard, but it's an SMG, you know. It has M in there, which is machine, and also it's a gun. It's not a rifle. Big difference. Oh wow, okay, we started right next to the temple. This definitely is not an ill omen. Oh fuck. At least we can kinda hide in the darkness. Unfortunately, I don't think I've been smart enough to take electro flares with me, so let's pick up an electro flare. Does this one actually have a back entrance? I don't think it does. Which will be really good for me. So yeah, I did kind of briefly mention I might want to get caps. I think I very briefly mentioned it, or I might not have mentioned it at all. I think I'm gonna go back on that idea, and we're not gonna go for caps at all. Gonna be Daka all the way. Yeah, Daka all the way. Yeah, I would have needed that electro flare the previous turn. There we go. She's like, nope. Not dealing with that crap. That's good. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be a bit awkward. There's not a lot of room for us to maneuver around here, but we'll make it work. I think this actually might already be too bright. We'll see. If I get shot at, then well, hazard .4. We can camp here for a bit. Until the church reverend pops out. Right? Any day now. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Any day now. Okay, yeah, they're absolutely not having any of it. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna give it one more turn and then we're gonna dive in. There we go. Alright, one more turn. One more turn. Alright. Let's go. I can hear lots of enemies inside. Well, not lots of enemies, just one person who keeps walking through a door over and over and over, so... Hazard, why? Of all the turns, you could have decided to panic and run inside. You picked literally the worst one. There we go, altar boy. Eat crap. Okay, so yeah, at this point we are still needing to kill the church reverend who probably has an actual real gun, so that's gonna be awful. There he is, there he is, there he is. No. We did it. Nobody died. I should not be happy about that, but yeah, nobody died. We take their stuff, we sell some of their stuff, and we go home. None of airballs. I know, I know. And there's our items, by the way. I absolutely should be fixing my craft here in a second. Ah, the brigand, rank and file bandits, often employed by various mobs as soldiers. Some others work as bouncers, yet others as slavers. They're most abundant in cities. Unlike poorer bandits, they wear some cheap armor, which gives them slight resistance to piercing, cutting, and chem damage. Shotgun pellets, small bore bullets, and knives are all part of their daily life. They have no special skills or weaknesses, except for being, on average, not very sharp. Mosquito fighter. Elite bandits often fly search souped up vessels waiting for civilian shipping to appear so they can force it to land. Of course, they have no chance in hell to find us, but we can surely find them. We'd better attack in overwhelming force though, as this ship is pretty tenacious. Yeah, the mosquito fighters are just nasty to deal with. But that goes without saying. Let's get a troublemaker, let's get a brigand, and let's get a GO. And then we put some additional people on Voodoo and Workshop. The gnome. No! Hey, the pillbox. We need more gnomes. More gnomes are required. We'll put 3 people on it. 5 will be perfect, but I don't think I can afford it. 29. The basic method of training. Bravery is to use medkits. Alcohol and drugs don't count. It can also be gained from piloting. However, some girls insist that swinging about without much or any apparel on is the best way of building up their confidence. Sizzling mirage and tantalizing drop. Welcome, cat girls. Cat girl, actually. As much as I would like the name Sizzling Mirage, or as much as I might like that name, she's gonna get renamed to somebody whose name I really did appreciate quite a bit. I believe it was Ember Blade, right? I've written it down. I've been smart enough to actually, yeah, Ember Blade. There you go. Welcome back, Ember Blade. Sweet, and our Yushenkas are completed as well. So good stuff all around. Let's go to our craft. We get the Yushenka support. We get the Fancy Shell support. We get the Chem Code support. What else? Right, and now I'm actually gonna have to go through the items real quick. We still have an axe, we still have ball bats. We still have 2 spiked maces, we have barbed daggers, we have regular daggers. We have handles, fisticuffs, and stun batons. I could use a few more stun batons. And handles, I suppose. I don't think we need fisticuffs. I'll keep them though, just in case. We're gonna get 6 kettle prods. Okay, barbaric axe. A hammer. That's good. I haven't really been using the hunting bows. It's kind of weird. I'm a big fan of using hunting bows. I just haven't really been using them at all. Huh. Wait, which of these actually has the stun arrows? Ah, the combat bow. Okay. We don't have a combat bow at all. Hmm. I might just take a harpoon gun with me. In in case I decide to do some stunning using a harpoon gun. Yeah, we can take 6. No, 4. 4 will do. Then we have some rusty 9ers. You can't go wrong with rusty 9ers. And lots of rusty 9er clips. Holy crap, that's quite a bit. We don't need 6 shooters. The Black March pistol, we're gonna up that to 6 of them. Absolutely bought way too many of those. With 12 clips a pop. I don't think we're gonna be using the manstopper anymore. I think we're just primarily going to be using the Black March pistol. And then we have also a precision pistol, but I don't really care about that. Confederate Eagle, because it does a lot of damage. Maybe the hand cannon? Maybe. Maybe. Nah. No need for a Gothic ray gun. Actually, yeah, Gothic ray gun, just in case we need it. I could go for some ghetto guns, but I don't particularly care. I'm thinking that maybe we also gonna make some spiky SMGs. But yeah, let's hold off on that for now. No less pistols for the time being. Domestic shotguns are fine. Heavy shotguns are fine. Unfortunately, no combat shotgun drums. No blunderbusses. A golden shotgun. Neat. I'd like more Tommies. I think we can buy them in the near future. Let's fix our old rifle setup for now. There you go. We have access to a sniper rifle. Absolutely, I'm gonna be taking that with me. Let's see, 6, 12, 18, 24. Poison gas grenades and stun grenades are nice. Isn't the Black March SMG better than the spiky? I think they fulfill different roles, to be fair. I think the Black March SMG is a pure SMG, which is pretty good at trying to burst enemies, whereas the spiky SMG is mostly about spray and pray with its auto fire of ×8. That being said though, I would love to switch to the Black March SMG, but I can't even buy them at the moment because I need to know about Black March. Which kinda sucks. Also, Black March SMG has all the different ammo types. I would call the spiky SMG an early game SMG, whereas this is probably beyond early game, but before mid game. Like, this is a Black March SMG you can be using for quite a while. But hey, that's just my opinion, which is probably quite flawed. Torches are not needed, some more electro flares. Maybe a pickaxe or two, just in case we need it. Advanced medipacks, hell yes. Okay, continue refreshments. Haven't really been using Attenbeer, Moonshine or vodka, have I? Yeah, it's a bit awkward. And this is also for me the time to actually finally put onto my craft the stims that I've had laying around for quite a while now, but haven't actually used like an idiot. Yeah, drugs. A Mega Bull Chaser, we're gonna be ignoring that. A bandit camp, we are absolutely not gonna be ignoring this bandit camp that has set up in the same place as before. We're gonna go there during nighttime. This time around we are actually gonna be taking 1 or 2 gals with us, rather than just regular peasants, and we're gonna be bringing a mediocre team rather than our C team. Yeah. Now, it is going to be freezing cold, so I would like for people to wear actual armors that prevents them from freezing, you know, to a crisp. I'll probably be using Night Ops armor, because it does provide us with some decent night vision, and it does give us cold protection, so that's alright. And then we're going to be walking around in a few furs. I guess we can also wear Yushenkas, and we can wear fancy shells, hoping that it will give us enough cold protection, but I'm not feeling very confident about it, because it's freezing cold, not regular cold. And our militia armor at least gives us... well, actually, we can wear Durafret as a side note. But yeah, if we wear militia armor, it's 150. I think that is a bit too high. Durafret will work though. Also comes with a default protection from the start, and we do gain a little bit of ammo. Hey ho, let's go. Let's go and beat up some bandits. Always fun beating up bandits. Favorite pastime activity. That being said though, what type of weapons are we going to be using? Obviously, rotogun is a requirement here. But we only have one belt of ammo for it, so... it's not going to last too long. Well endowed Riot is probably going to be using the old rifle. With maybe a few grenades on the side. And a few electro flares. Raquel Avion. I'm saying that in the worst way possible. Bandit SMGs. This time we are going to be using Bandit SMGs because apparently they do have better range compared to the spiky SMG, and we absolutely are going to be needing range at the moment. Rinse, repeat. I don't think we can get the cold... well, actually, yes, we can get the cold resistance. No matter how much you admire Don Quixote. Never say you were a big fan. Oh no. I have no idea what you're talking about. Please send help. Need professional help. I mean, if you look at how much I play this game, it's pretty obvious. I don't know if this is the right setup, but let's go for it anyways. I think I would like a flare, at least in my hands, if possible. Or sorry, in my quick draw, but we can quickly put it in our hands. Electro flares do weigh too, but yeah, this is fine. Let's go. Maybe get a few more electro flares right in here. And maybe... oh wow, okay, never mind. We're good, we're good. Don Quixote famously tilted at windmills. Someone even wrote a whole book about it. Oh my god, sounds like somebody had too much time on their hands. Ah, fuck. Wait. Yes! Fear me, for I have a gun. I'm not afraid to use it. Oh. Never mind. Alright. Behold! The bringers of death. So it seems like there's a little encampment down here that we can definitely shoot into. But there is one tiny problem, which is collateral damage, which is absolutely going to happen here. At least we get to enjoy decent music, right? Ha 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 ha! Sneaky little bastard. I knew it. I knew there was gonna be a doggo somewhere. Just chilling nearby, just, I don't know, doing doggo things, and lo and behold, there's a doggo right in my face. Doing doggo things. Like dying. Good riddance. We're all in the dark. Let's fire and forget. Oh yeah, right, there's one problem with this approach. I'm gonna get naded. That guy. That guy. He knows where we are. Also, holy shoot. This is a problem. Stupid doggo. Die. That doggo scared the living crap out of me as per usual. There's another one lurking in the back. I feel like the game really, really wants to fuck me over here. That is 3 doggos just hiding in the back. Yeah, we'll see about that, doggo. We'll see about that. We're taking cold damage. Why? This is what I'm talking about. Freezing cold. We're taking cold damage. I absolutely need to wear fancy shells here. Annihilate! Annihilate! Oh, damn it. No, we had fun with the rotogun. Also, why am I not just auto-firing? Also, why are they not just dying? There we go. Alright, let's pull out a grenade. I think this might actually be my best course of action. Should have done it right off the bat. We're still getting damaged. This might be very problematic. I did not expect the cold to be this much of a problem. So everybody who's not wearing a fancy shell apparently is actually taking cold damage. I need to fix that here in a bit. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah. And then we have a doggo who's probably going to cause trouble for me. I'm worried. I'm actually genuinely worried at the moment. So, as much fun as the bandit SMGs are, it seems like we're lacking the punch to keep most of the bandits at bay. I feel like they're slowly gaining on me. And then there's some drifters in the back who can do very nasty things to me as well. Okay, but we need to deal with this extreme cold problem before it becomes an actual problem. Luckily, we can just wear a shell and everything will be all happy, merry, and God knows what else. Also, I still have access to grenades, so I can also just lob out a few grenades to solve my problems. Like, look at this. Prime and throw, problem solved. So at this point he's going to die, he might die, and hopefully the drifter will die as well. Yeah, Ogrian is also taking damage, but I just need to kill some of the things in front of me. He'll probably die on his own. It's fine. The doggo's been dealt with. As long as these people do not pose a problem, we should be a-okay. That's good. That's good. That's very good. We'll pull out a grenade and I'll probably set these people on fire. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Oh that No, no, that's bad. That's really bad. Rip. Rip Bellinator. It was nice knowing you, Bellinator. I'm sorry you had to die like that. Yeah. Yeah, rip. She's dead. She's dead. Absolutely dead. Absolutely dead. Wow, okay, she survived that. She did take a shot to her face, but otherwise she survived that. I'm very proud of her. Good job. And we are going to be relocating just a tiny bit. Good job. Okay, let's get that fancy shell. And he's a problem as well. Are you kidding me? Why am I encountering problem after problem? I really wish I could use a regular grenade instead. That is what we're going to be doing. Pull the pin, stand over here, and then 37 to throw. Now guys, please do not get me killed. Good enough. And Bellinator is actually gonna hang back. She's been spotted for a while, so yeah. I mean, I was kinda hoping you will kill the person in front of you, but sure. Nice shooting, I guess. Let's fix up her arm. I should have probably started with that. Let me put this away again. Alright, I think it is time for me to drop the rotogun. As much fun as it has been, I just don't think it's working out that well for me at the moment. And instead we're gonna move to... Ooh, I'd love to use the Tommy, but I think, yeah, let's do the Tommy. Yeah, so we need to keep Bellinator inside for a bit. Okay, let's hope that he dies. If he doesn't die, then Yoshizumi might die. Good. Very, very good. Okay, so everybody is using a fancy shell, I believe, at this point. So that should put our pain well below the limit. And it looks like this area has been cleared out as well. Okay, I kind of want to go and take that hill. It's a very good vantage point. That is not lit up at the moment, so it's kind of like a win-win for me. And apparently there is a drifter there with a combat shotgun. Nope, scoped rifle. Close, but not close enough. Somebody needs to keep an eye out on this flank. I know there's at least one person still inside this compound. They did try to shoot me with a shotgun. And I guess I can attempt to throw one more grenade. This might actually go horribly wrong. Or, I guess not that wrong. Let's hope that that at least hurts him. And otherwise, yeah. Hope for the best. But expect the worst. Good. Oh, drifter. So we're mostly just looking for doggos at this point, and drifters and brigands. Those should be the last remaining obstacles to us completing this mission. That guy. And that guy. I think this was the guy who was hiding inside the thing that shot me. So if we can kill him, we can actually ignore that. Okay, I noticed that he went down here, so let's get a juicy grenade. There we go, that should burn him quite nicely. Quite nicely. In the meantime, I'll have some peasants move forward as well. They do have some camo, so it's not going to be that easy to spot them. I'm going to keep Bellinator one more turn inside the craft, and afterwards she can move outside again. Oh no, he did not get set on fire. Crap. Yeah, guy's panicking. I wonder if I can perhaps snipe him. I don't think I can. I think the mountain is in the way. Ah, he's panicking. So yeah, we just gotta look for the doggos, which is gonna be a bit of a challenge here. Or the drifters. I think the drifters might also be blocking us. He's down here, unfortunately. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe find a doggo or two. That's a drifter we gotta kill. That's some nice shooting right there. Kill him, gotta kill the guy on the side. I haven't seen the drifter that's down here though, that kind of worries me. Like, he used to be just chilling in that particular area, and I don't see him chilling there anymore. Okay. Let's get an expert right down here. Oh crap! Damn those doggos. Spray and pray. Ah, this drifter actually did panic, but he's still gonna die. Except he's standing on a hill, my only weakness. Also, we're out of ammo. This is awkward. This is very awkward. What happened to my ammo? Sure, we'll use a big shooty gun. Right. Definitely gonna regret this. I don't know why I'm not walking around with an additional clip, but I guess because so many people had 2 clips, I just ended up not being able to take a clip with me on her. Wombu doesn't have any ammo. All right, yeah, let's put an end to this show, shall we? Good. Yeah, I really want to kill that guy. If we can kill that drifter, I feel confident that we're almost done with the mission. I haven't seen any additional doggos, which I find a bit weird. Nice. So 1 drifter on my left flank, 1 drifter in the middle. I think that might have been the drifter. Ooh, he's getting too close. Somebody just took a shot at me. I've been spotted, and it's probably her who got spotted. By that drifter. Yeah, we got shot at by that drifter. Okay. Alright. Alright. Prime this grenade. Drop this grenade. Grab the grenade and then throw it. Oh my god, I did not think she could do it. Turns out I am very wrong about that, and I'm so happy I'm so wrong about it. That was beautiful. Yeah, not great. Can I do that again? Let's see. Yeah, good enough. There. Okay, so he panicked as well. The brigand panicked. There should be a stray person about that we still gotta kill. Yeah. Just gotta find the stray person we still gotta kill. Slow clap. It's not a person. It was a doggo all along. I knew it. Bad doggo. God damn it, of course there's more than just one doggo. There's always just more than one doggo. Grenades ahoy! Uh-oh. I do not trust standing on a hill. That's not grenades ahoy this anymore. Yeah. Yeah, we probably gotta deal with the bandit as well. I hate to say it, but we probably gotta deal with the bandit. The brigand. Alright, what can I do? Let's see if we can actually just nade his ass. That will show him. That will show him. And then we just gotta back up a bit. I need to get the vantage point on that hill. Yeah, there's just nothing here. Bye. So we just gotta find the last doggo. Alright. Well, we all know the drill. As long as the last doggo is not behind me, I guess I should be fine. I'm kinda expecting the last doggo to be behind me at this point. Alright. I guess we're gonna be diving into the light, unfortunately, because I don't have much of another choice. But at least let's be a bit careful about it. Yes. My arch nemesis, he has finally revealed himself. Oh, come on. Die. And with that, the mission ends. Alright, we've taken a total of 12 hostages. Sweet. I'm quite happy with how this went. All things considered, we could have ended up in a very bad scenario, but we ended up pretty good. Cool. Got some infamy, some storage space is needed, nothing new there. We might kick out some Soylent, we might kick out some big rocks. Bye bye. And no more room in prison, and we're gonna kick out the troublemakers. I would like to keep the troublemakers to interrogate them. I should see if perhaps I want to kick out the drifters instead. I think I do for now. We kick out the drifters, and we probably also kick out the... we can keep the brigand. We'll kick out the troublemakers, 2 of them. And then we need more incendiary grenades. Let's buy 22 of them. Idiots! They said this weapon is no good for killing, but you just won't listen. 5 kills minimum, 35 for the 3rd iron skull. It's because we've used the we used the rotogun. That's nice. It's 1 strength actually or HP per level, plus then bravery at level 6, 1 extra HP or strength alternatively each level from the 7th. -1 voodoo skill, -1 reaction every 2nd level. Oh, that's good. Maybe we gotta use the rotogun a bit more often, huh? A lonely captain, you don't understand people and they don't understand you. Whatever, if you amass enough gold, it will surely cure your lack of self-esteem and make them love you. Yes. Ooh, the workshop. A real workshop armed with modern tools is needed to manufacture anything that looks more like a laser gun than a stone axe. To do the latter, an extractor is enough, or sometimes even some unused space in the stores. Maximum capacity is 30 runs. There is, however, a limit to what manual labor is capable of, and constructing more than one workshop per hideout will be pointless. To increase our industrial power, we need to devise more advanced forms of manufacturing. Kevlar Ooh, the iPhone. But Kevlar weaving is probably the most important one at the moment. So let's get some Kevlar weaving, 3 of those. I feel like the iPhone is actually very important to get. I hate to say it, but I feel like it's very important. Let's put 1 person on it. It will be done at the end of next month. So yeah, we'll get some Kevlar weaving going. Let's put 4 people back on gnomes, and voodoo is up next. And yes, we're finally getting close to that human legion armor. I think all of the necessary things are there. All that we're missing is optronic parts, plasteel, and... what's the last thing? Durafract printing. Right? No. Kevlar weaving, tinkering, heat fishing, crusader SS armor. Ah, metal. Fuck. Okay. It's not even close. We can now produce tactical vests. So yeah, it's time for us to produce a few tactical vests once we have the workshop. I've kind of been excited to get the workshop. I would say like, oh, I've been preparing for this the entire time, but that will be a blatant lie. I haven't. But we do have the necessary cash to at least build one, so that's gonna be fantastic. This should be enough. Let's go and expand and build our workshop right down here. Facility and storage space, blah 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 blah. Alright, we'll kick out 20 rocks. Ooh, I'm not really using hyena mounts, am I? How much storage space does this provide? 25. Okay. We'll also a ship engine together with some more. Yeah, we'll sell a ship engine. That should do the trick. No, it doesn't. Together with some additional big rocks. So there you go. Expand. Workshop. Bleep bleep. 23 days. So we'll actually have it operational before the end of the month. That's actually quite exciting. Guild security. Sometimes the factions built underground bases in secluded areas of the planet where they can perform any activity that's best left unknown to the population at large and their competition. However, this secluded location gives us a unique opportunity to strike, loot the place and disappear into the sunset before massive reinforcements can arrive. On the other hand, each existing secret base steadily undermines our position. -10 daily infamy. A secret base is bound to be filled with loot information which can be used to blackmail people and otherwise increase our global standing, and is the prime location to look for the highest ranking members of a faction. The final stages of building a base are signified with mass supply ships, frigates and activity and cruiser activity that lasts for a couple of days. Enemy hideouts cannot be detected by radar. It requires anchoring for a few hours within less than 1600 nautical miles from the target. Which is not going to be a problem for us. We have a little bit of a Thunderbolt who needs to be taught a lesson. Just an itty bitty lesson. In humility. And down they go. That was quick. I do like the fact that we seem to be somewhat accurate. Throwing our balls at enemies. Quite happy with that. And apparently we got some Thunderbolts to blow up. Some additional ones to blow up. Yeah, there you go. It's nice, it's really nice. And then we have one more. I kind of want to wait for them, there we go, to be in a better terrain, aka not near mountains. Yeah, we'll quickly tap all 3 of them. I'll probably get rid of, or I'll probably unequip the, ooh, that's a miss. And we got hit. I'll probably unequip the battery packs, so we fly a bit quicker. As per usual, this will be a training mission and a half that we're going to be enjoying, so let's enjoy it to the fullest. Sort by missions, we're going to be taking 3 assault clones with us, Hazard and Surely Shy. Slowly Shy, yeah, that's great. And last but not least, we'll take maybe a peasant damsel with us. Obviously, militia outfit, warrior outfit. Well, actually, maybe we'll take a sailor outfit with us. No? Swimsuit? Yeah, swimsuit. It might be freezing cold though. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Don't worry guys, this will be a training mission. Engage as a freaking... battleship. I didn't expect the resistance to be this bad. Sometimes I wonder what actually goes through my mind. Ah, crap, this is a special environment. Okay, well, I mean, in this case we probably gotta be smart about it. Quick and smart, we can do that. Quick and smart, guys, quick and smart. We might actually have the problem that there's gonna be radioactive puddles about, which is just gonna impede my night mission by giving the enemies visibility on me. That absolutely seems to be the case. Also, the grass seems to be lit up as well. Okay, I'm gonna take a risk here. I don't like doing this, I really don't like doing this, but I'm gonna take a risk here. We are gonna try to reaction fire this little friendly ruffian of ours, in the hopes that we can grind a little bit of experience in that particular, using that particular setup. No little bird. I like to keep it and get the glamour and extra infamy from it for these kind of missions. You guys hurt me. You guys hurt me a lot. Yeah, the little bird has become smaller. A lot smaller. It doesn't even qualify as a helicopter wreck anymore. That's how small we're talking about. Alright, let's ducka and see where this takes us. Ding ding ding. So yeah, 3 people got experience. Not great, not terrible either. I'll take it. Tag it, bag it and ship it. Oh, another Thunderbolt. Okay. This is a freezing cold. Fuck's sake. Alright, it's freezing cold. This mission cannot go on for too long, so we need to play this a bit aggressively. Otherwise, we'll quite literally freeze to death. And nobody wants that, right? What shot it down? AA missile car? Yeah, it was an armored patrol car with AA missiles. It wasn't very pretty, I'll admit that part. And I knew it will happen as well. I was commenting about it, and well... yeah. It went quickly. It went quickly into the night. Alright. 2 people got experience. Not great, not bad either. Tag it and bag it. So I've been struggling trying to get my air game back up and running, but now that we have an airspeeder with airballs, we've been doing some things. There we go. Let's see if we can quickly catch this thing. Yeah, they're wounded for 1 day. That's alright. Right, kinda would like to have more Durasuits as well. I've mentioned this before, they're just a bit of a pain to make. But I'd like more Durasuits as well. Airballs don't speed up between aggressive or standard, but do shoot slower and cautious. How expensive are airballs? They are 3 scrap metal, 3 chemicals. I don't know how much they cost to produce. Yeah, so this is actually the most painful joke of all. We got an airspeeder. I got the airballs for it. I think we shot down 1 craft. Then we had a runabout land, which gave me a 25mm cannon times 2. So if I had waited literally, let's say, half a month before we actually bought our car, I could have bought an air car instead with a 25mm cannon times 2. So, yeah. It seems quite good. It's a dive bomb weapon, so it has very low accuracy. You just need somebody with good hitting stats. That being said though, if you check out my pilots, we have a 35% accuracy bonus. And if we were to check out our airball, can I? No, I can't do it like that. Yeah, so we've been using this. It has 35% base accuracy, so currently we have a base accuracy of 70%. And you can only shoot 6 of them. Compared it with dive bombing, by the way, which is more accurate. Or do we have the dive bomber? We might actually have the dive... No, we have the missiles. We have the missiles. Because we can shoot 6 times. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be touching the fighter. What about harpoons? So we could also use a craft harpoon launcher. It's more accurate, but the damage is significantly lower. Instead of doing 50 damage that we're currently doing per airball, we'd be doing 15 damage per harpoon. I would love to show you the comparison stats, but we're already locked in for a mission here. But the TLDR in that particular case is you're trading accuracy for more damage when you select airballs over craft harpoons. I have noticed though that if we engage civilian traffic, we instantly obliterate them. UFOpedia should even open here. Oh yeah, look at that. So yeah, we are currently using this 50 for 35, 6. And the other one will be craft harpoon guns, which is another very easily accessible one for us, which is 15 damage, 15 range, 50 accuracy, and 6 rounds as well. The reload time is also 3 times as quickly. Yeah, 3 times as quickly. So you're practically trading damage for more accurate hits. But if it boils down to it, the average DPM of craft harpoons is 22, with a total average damage of 33, whereas if we were to go to... I really hate I have to click through so many things. If we were to go to the airballs, our average DPM is only 17, but the total damage is 78, which is significantly higher. That is the missile variant, not to talk about the dive bomb variant, which is, I guess, a bit better? No. Less rounds, that's what I don't like about it, but yeah. I just now realized I actually don't have anybody with decent night vision. The main problem with airbomb or harpoons is the fact you need to craft them, and that's less money you can make every day, that as well. And it hurts even more when you actually miss. That makes me weep quite a bit. I just have decided not to change it because once we get access to the Piranha, we're going to be using the Piranha, and I think that does also have a firing slot. So I don't want to invest 400k to buy a new craft. I feel like that might be a bit too quick. Oh no! Oh! Oh! But that is a very fair point, yeah. The fact that you have to craft things is a bit of a pain. Because you're gonna be busy with it, it's gonna cost you money, it's gonna cost you resources. Yeah, there you go. The project does get 2 light gun slots, which you absolutely can use for 25mm cannons and just demolish things. The big problem with that is I need tokens. 550 tokens, and unfortunately I don't have that many Jack tokens just yet. Just Jack. Nah, doesn't work. Alright, final car mission, let's go. Oh, we did the GO. I did not check out what research we unlocked, but that's cool. Heat vision, durable backpack, and one towards Gnome, one towards Voodoo. Oh, Hazard is actually the one with night vision. Huh. Why aren't we using the air car? The snake? Because we don't have access to our voodoo crafts yet. We don't have access to our voodoo crafts yet. I needed the cloaking device, which is locked behind rank entrepreneur, so we're currently researching that. So we were mostly locked behind... Oh, hi there, Mohawk. Mostly locked behind rank. Yep, we're gonna be picking up this month, that's for certain. I'm currently already researching the cloaking device, so hopefully we'll get lucky. Yeah, exactly. Haven't been pimping hard enough with my hose. How embarrassing, right? I don't like this. Where are they? Where is he? Oh, you cannot be serious, really? Okay. He's behind me. No idea how he managed to pull it off. It's possible he was hiding somewhere down here, or down there. I thought I had things pretty well covered, but I stand corrected. There he is. My friend. We have plenty of people who still need experience, so let's see what we can do here. Unfortunately, Hazard is not going to be able to pick up some experience here, but we'll survive. I'm sure we will. That's awful. Hey, we did get a live Mohawk though. Haven't interrogated them yet, so ka-ching! 2 balls. I don't think I can afford that. Too many balls. Oh, it's only the 6th of October? Be gone, Megapole. Be gone. Well, hello there, human citizen. Hehehehe. Watch this. Now you see him, and now you don't. Well, hold up, now you don't. We always blow them to pieces. It's really unfortunate. To the point where I probably just don't want to engage them in the air. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the jellyfish, and then we're also gonna be using it as a craft ship. Yeah, I need more airballs. Also, the airballs do require scrap metal, something we desperately need to make the revolutionary HQ. So it's not like I can keep doing this indefinitely either. The durable backpack, this cute and practical item when worn, effectively reduces the encumberment by 4, but it will also drain 2 energy per turn. It is also good for long treks, providing +1 morale and time regeneration, which becomes important when your freshness is low. Roll guide. Yeah, exactly. It is time for us to research a bit of art. I don't know. Scoped rifle? Eh. Let's put some more people towards the cloaking device. 5 will suffice. Or 4. Um... And let's get necro parts rolling as well. Necroplane parts. Ooh, voodoo voodoo! Haha, look at that! So we have gained the basic understanding of the art of magic. Voodoo power on all hands are now visible. Ah, haha! Can't believe we actually got voodoo already. That's quite nice. So we have soul sense. And we got ourselves... What was the other thing we got? Soul sense and people's power. Check out the strength, who has the lowest. We'll share the lowest ones, right? It's gonna be more than one person. Deviler Weaving is important, Troublemaker and Brigands are important, Girl Guide is important, iPhone is something that we are slowly but surely moving forward. I would like to get Heat Vision done, but Heat Vision isn't that very important at the moment, so yeah, let's switch it around a little bit. I don't think we need Necroplane parts that aggressively. Girl Guide 79, holding shift control when selecting a target for autofire enters the spray fire mode. I still haven't found a good use for spray fire. I always find that when you do spray fire, more often than not you're just not hitting. Alright, let's check out that sweet voodoo on our hands. After we've taken a peek at transformations, that is. I would like to sort everybody by their voodoo power. Where's the voodoo skill? No, it's voodoo power. So the lowest we have is 27 on a damsel, believe it or not. Then we have a peasant, and the highest that we have is... You know, that's not too bad actually for peasants. 72, 70, 65. I can get behind that, that is not too shabby at all. How many concurrent texts do you want? Yes, exactly. Why choose when you can do all? But yeah, so by the looks of it, half our team is absolutely mentally incapable, the other half has learned how to cope with it. So we do have some peasants who seem to know a thing or two about voodoo. But yeah, this is a bit unfortunate, on the damsel at least. Still, not too shabby. I think the rules could have been a lot worse. Great speech. You gave a great speech, filling your followers with revolutionary fervor. They were willing to fight to the death. To be fair, if I told them that their voodoo stats are pretty decent, I can understand why they feel very encouraged. Also, let's decrypt some data disks. Oh my god, I have 9 to decrypt? Yeek. What about data mining? Yeah, we can do some data mining. From now on, check their voodoo power before doing the revolutionary training. Uh-oh. Ah, yes. That is a very good point. I'm going to forget. I'm absolutely going to forget. But yeah, that's a good point. I think we need personal databases for the conversion launchers, don't we? Let me just check that out real quick. For the Phantom Bolts. Yeah, we need personal databases. I don't think that's the same as what I was looking at right now. Let's click data mine again, because this was personal databases. So yeah, we cannot actually do data mining as aggressively as we otherwise would have been able to. So we're just gonna sit back and we're just gonna leave things be. Let's do a little bit of decrypting on the side. Yeah, that works. Dun 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 dun. 2 people will be just enough. Okay, that being said though. Hey guys, let's shoot down a light gunboat. No. Only it would land, I'd be super happy. Alright, let's blow up a hoverpod. Always very satisfying. Very, very satisfying. A rogue career. Alright, sure. How much stuff do you need for the harvester? So, if I want to get the harvester at this point, I think what we need is the harvester carcass. Not sure how to get that, and then some scrap metal and hilarium. And we can actually buy it. And then we need to manufacture it. Does require lots of engineering hours though. Let's see if I can quickly figure out. So if we have 13,000 and we're currently running with, what was it, 55 runs? That is 240 hours, that's 10 days. Not too shabby actually. Yeah, I'm absolutely considering a second base, as a side note. I think I'm currently pushing the limits of our first base. Also, I think we're going to be shooting her down over water. Anyways, this thing is going to get instantly blown up by our dive bombing. No mercy. Yep. This is where the craft harpoon probably would have been a better choice. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I'm debating if I want to go to harpooning. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's the reason why I haven't touched the harpoon just yet, because we can also go for the 25mm cannons, which requires me to get the jellyfish. And we are close to at least being able to pursue that. Also, Revolutionary HQ, 2500 scrap metal. We really should consider this in the very, very, very near future. But we probably should be building a second base first. The Wasp air car. Now this might actually be a very difficult engagement. So that's a Wasp air car, isn't it? Not a mosquito fighter. Two shots and we're dead. And their accuracy is 10 by default. So this negates her dodge. So by default they're gonna have a plus 10 by default they're gonna have a plus 10 chance to hit us. And they have pretty good dodge. Dodge rate of 30%, that means that we only have 45% to hit them, and we need to hit them twice. I think I'm good. I think I'm good to just not engage them. It's just too dangerous. The troublemaker. Sometimes it is easier to just hold treasure into your craft and call it a day. Yeah, right. Terrible, terrible advice. Never settle for anything less than a total victory. Hey, look, food piracy. Yarr. Let's slap those battery packs on here. We probably gotta wait just a little while, so this is within reach. A sea adventure, a bandit wasp air car. I don't care about that. Yeah, we need to get the jellyfish going. Hold your horses. It will take us 13 hours to arrive, which will be during daytime. Paulina Desperado. Welcome aboard, Revolutionary Paulina. A voodoo power of 61. What about the Shadow Bat? I mean, is it submergible? I guess we don't necessarily need a craft that is submergible. It will be nice. But the alternative in this particular case will be... Yeah, this works by the way. But it does have 20% dodge. Yeah, the alternative will be for me to pick up a blowfish. If we were to pick up a blowfish, we can use that as our submergible craft. It's another possibility. So we get rid of the airspeeder, and then we have the airbus, we have the shadow bat, and then we have a blowfish. You know, that might actually work as well. The snake does get 5% dodge and 5% actually, and is submergible. The jelly... Wait, isn't the jellyfish submergible? I thought the jellyfish was submergible. It is. The jellyfish has a barrier in stealth mode. I don't think stealth mode is that big of an issue. The shield though is very nice, I'll admit. Let me just speed this up a tiny bit. Choices. Okay, let's speed this up quite a bit. Girl Guide 66. Fortune rules the battlefield. Most weapons can and will roll either 0 or double damage. Hopeless shots can miss, and near sure ones will always miss. Strings of incredible bad and supposedly good luck will happen if you believe it to be so. Do not fight fortune, accept the rule. Or die trying. I will die. Decrypted data disk. Ding ding ding. Let's slap somebody else on the cloaking device. I really want to get that going. The Gatling Las Cannon. This rare weapon has such a firing rate that the laser pulses seem like a single continuous beam. Yar har fidelity. All your food belongs to me. Let's go. Sorry, I'm having fun. I know. Should be ashamed of myself. Let's get some electro flares in here. Yeah, I remember the worm. I will never forget the worm. The worm has this very, very neat little function where it has little panels you can step on, and that will spew gas outside the craft. And I just kept triggering the panels and spewing myself with gas over and over and over, because I kept forgetting about that freaking feature. Needless to say, we're never gonna be using the worm ever again. That was something else, alright. That was awful. That was absolutely dreadful. Good times. Good times. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. We're gonna be using a few bandit SMGs. I might actually give a spiky SMG to Bazarin Alterenge. fucking names, I swear. Why can't she has a normal name like Miss Peasant or Ember Ho? Yes. Yeah, that's a great name. But no, it has to be all difficult. As if they don't want me to talk about her. As if she doesn't want my praise. Ah, crap, there's a freaking hatch here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, this might actually be a very nasty map. This might be a very nasty map. Somebody moved around here. Just couldn't see them properly. Alright, let's flare. Ving. Great. Okay, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of a detour, thank you. Well, Mr. Doggo shows his face once more. How about some camo? So the fun thing is, or Dura- oh, no. Why did you take so long to kill it? You had near full time. Okay. Yeah, so the Durafred armor actually has some camo built in. King doggos, swear. Lazy bums. Huh. Interesting. Okay, that's tick tick. Welcome back, Bolbatar. Bolbatar, awful name. Now don't do any more stupid things, people. Yeah, 9-3 is pretty alright. I think regular camo gives you like 5 during that time. But when you're fighting things like peasants, sorry, humans, it's actually not that shabby. In my opinion, at least, in my very, very humble opinion. Okay, so if I want to breach this area, and I really, really do, we're gonna have to at least be a little bit patient here. But yeah, that does mean that I need to wear more Durafred on people. On the other hand, I also want them to get some experience, hence we're still using things like swimsuits and militia outfits. Oh, fuck me. Nope, there goes a peasant. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Oh wow, okay, never mind, we're good. How close are we to Fusilier? I actually have access to Fusilier. I don't think I made it, because we were very low on Durafred. Yeah, vengeance is mine. Yeah, I don't think I made it, because we were very low on Durafred. Yeah, 9-4 is really good. Assuming that a basic humanoid has a night vision of 8, it makes you pretty well hidden. Oh wow, hello. Kinda wish I could nade them. That would be funny. Be very, very funny if I could nade them. 40 strength isn't that great. How much is it to throw? 35. Well, I mean, if this doesn't work, then... Oh, I think we might actually be in a lit up area. Hehehehe. No, that actually is very satisfying. That is very, very satisfying. Yep, lit up area, lit up area. I repeat, lit up area. That's dangerous, ranger danger. But at the same time, that does mean there's enemies down here. So if we were to counter throw a there we go, a little flare. It's really good that I actually did so, because he might actually be a problem, a drifter. You know, on account of him actually being able to kill me. There we go. Nice shooting. I actually really like this map. This is a very entertaining map. This is completely blocked off. There's a door you can enter through here. There's a little site over here, which we're currently keeping covered with Sholi Shai. Then down here you have a little building blocking your line of sight down here. Little path they can walk, or they can come from down here. It's actually a really nice map. Ah, fuck me, fucking doggos, are you fucking kidding me? It's like he was waiting behind the door so I would step into the building and just blitz me. Just makes me want to weep. And we got so lucky. Alter Angel got so lucky she didn't get murdered here by the doggo. That was close. That was really close. She would absolutely have died there. He will have absolutely died there. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I was thinking maybe a simple grenade will put them in their place. I need to be quiet, by the way. I'm being a bit too loud. My kids are not gonna appreciate that. For sure. At least he went insane. Okay, all we gotta do is probably find the last few doggos. Can't wait to learn there's a doggo waiting right over here to blitz me. Can't wait. The doggos will find me when it's convenient for them. That's the part that I have issues with. They never find me when it's convenient for me. Pesky doggos. Alright, let's see what we got. I think that might have been the drifter who just died. Highwayman. Good. I need to go and check and see if the kids are doing alright. Give me a second. Yeah, I just gotta keep an eye out on that, but otherwise, just gotta watch my sound level right. Not get too excited. Get way too excited beating up enemies, especially filthy doggos. Okay, we're halfway through the map. Yeah, this highwayman might actually be the last one we have to deal with. So let's see, do I have a grenade available? I do. Alright, Hazard, make me proud. I am very proud, Hazard. Yeah, I know. I'm not a very big fan of that. I absolutely hate that mechanic, but what you gonna do, right? Alright, I'm gonna have to take a leap of faith here, and I don't like it. Yeah, exactly. There's no complaints there. Yeah, let's kill him. Let's kill him. Come on. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. Slap a clip into that gun and fire away. Good job. Yeah, I just need to find an angle that I want to approach the situation from. Like this. Alright, we'll try to move next turn. Okay. Ah! And the last enemy surrendered. With that we are done. Food parachute completed, everybody gained stat increases and nobody died. Surprisingly enough, because we did get dog out not once, but even twice. I'd call that a big win. Let's see. We probably need to get rid of some of the uber sacks of wheat in the legs that we just managed to pick up. More apples is always welcome. Get rid of some soylent. Actually, I do want to keep a good chunk of soylent. It's the uber sack wheat stuff I want to get rid of. Any additional sacks? Yeah, we got some. Alright. Sweet. Best kind of friend. Best kind of friend? Hazard, what did you do? Idiot. I think the spiky SMG is what's proccing idiot, I guess. Anyways, I need to go and check on my kit. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Yeah, just gotta keep an eye out on my kid and see how he's doing. But otherwise, I hope it will be fine. Oh, congratulations on the necroplane parts there, Farasol. It's always nice when you manage to overcome a blocker. It feels very satisfying. It's only November of year 1. Hey, better late than never, right? Look, it's the cloaking device. We've learned that this device renders a craft invisible to all forms of long-range detection over 200 nautical miles. It allows us to surpass the limitations of only using inconspicuous civilian crafts. The real mystery is who manufactures and sells them, why, and how. Such as, ooh, the snake, the bat, or the jellyfish. God, I know that we just talked about it, and I was like, oh yeah, don't worry, I can postpone making a decision. I don't have to worry about that. 5 minutes later, here we are. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be the shadow bat. Or the snake. Shadow bat, snake. Shadow bat, snake. Shadow bat or snake? Shit. Okay, okay. Oh, fuck, I hate the lights on the Shadow Bat, but we're only gonna be using the Shadow Bat as a combat craft. So that's kind of like the general idea here. So instead of using the ship as a upgrade of the Airbus, we're gonna be using it as a combat craft. So in that case, I guess the Shadow Bat will perform better. But if I also want to use it as a craft to kind of land and do things, the snake will be more preferable. I hate the lights on the Shadow Bat. Or did I hate the lights on the snake? I think it's the Shadow Bat I don't like. Ah. Ah, shit. Shit. Snake has the... Yeah, okay, it's the snake I really despise for the top elevator light. Yeah, I think the bat is completely surrounded by lights, but you have the advantage with the bat that you can stand on the wings, if I remember correctly, and the wings are absolutely dark. Anyways, I think the bat will be the right choice here. We can also use the snake as a submersible craft, then we don't have to buy a blowfish. I'm actually now leaning towards going for the snake. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the snake because it's submersible. No, the shadow bat. Why? Why is this happening to me? We're gonna go for the shadow bat. We're gonna go for the shadow bat. Shadow bat, shadow bat. Yeah, the shadow bat. Okay, yeah, the shadow bat. We're gonna go for the shadow bat. Shadow bat. There we go. We're going for the shadow bat. I just have to say it many times, and it will jam into my brain, and I will not focus on getting the other things. Let's interrogate the mohawk. We can put one person on that. That should not be a problem. Learn about bikini designs, because that's something I've been meaning to do. Ah, the Theban aqua suits. Don't think we can buy it though, but we can research it. What else do we have? What else would I like to get? We can interrogate another troublemaker. And brigand. And at this point I would assume that we have... Ooh! We completed the gnome. But we've also done Kevlar weaving. So let's see what Kevlar weaving actually gave us. Also, I would like to learn about optronic parts. Also, we need to interrogate an academy engineer before the end of the month. I wish we could do Cigar El Comandantes. But in that regard, we're kind of behind, aren't we? Yeah. The Brigand, the Panzerfaust, a single-shot discardable anti-tank missile launcher with a huge unwieldy warhead. But just look at the damage, it's absolutely magnificent. Ancient log AC06BS. After Earth was flooded with alien artifacts given away by or stolen from the Star Gods, a vibrant black market for these goods soon emerged. A vast global network of ruthless individuals who knew where to get the alien stuff and how to sell it well. This network was an arena of struggle between several criminal cartels, and the last one standing was known as Osiren. With this, Osiren became the biggest player on the alien artifact market, both clandestine and legitimate. Then, at some point, they were approached by one Star God, offering them to become guardians and sponsors of the mysterious Black Lotus, a cult worshipping the Star Gods to create the Psionic Academy. Osiren would stop trading Psi-Tech and receive steady supply of such devices. Moreover, this new organization would hold the exclusive right to develop psionic abilities, as well as manage wild science by training or eliminating them. Eventually, the Psi Academy, or simply the Academy, gained so much power that it overgrew Osiren. The Academy by this point became an order of female escorts, while Osiren continued its presence as its male counterpart. I really do like that little bit of backstory lore to the Academy. Kevlar weaving. The old Earth books contain knowledge of a material called Kevlar, used by ancient humans to craft their personal armor. While it is hardly protected against anything other than bullets, while it hardly protects against anything other. I don't understand this sentence. It's my brain. It's cool. It's cool. There you go. I know what they're trying to get at. I'm just misreading it quite severely. A thunderbolt? Not in my airspace. Bounty hunt, Witch Haven. Crack house. Alright guys, time to get cracking. No, but seriously, let's go and clear them out. This will be your team. A team of rookies. Rookies and cookies. Let's get going. I would like to go in with a bunch of militia outfits. And that is what we're going to be doing. For that sweet, sweet experience. Skullgirl will give us how much? No experience whatsoever. Really? Oh yeah. Apparently so. It even said it in the description. Instead of getting experience, she enjoys a wide variety of improvements to her stats. Buffs. Swimsuit. That's what I'm looking for. Swimming time. Apparently the swimsuit was there all along. Well, I feel pretty silly now. And then we'll move around, I guess, in a brainer outfit. Oh no. I need to go and check on my kids again. Give me a moment. Right, well, let's see how this goes. It's not looking too well. They're just having lots of difficulty apparently. If the situation doesn't improve, I might need to call it for today, which will be unfortunate, but little I can do about it if the kids are being difficult. Let's slap in Necros to see if they can actually shoot it. Oh my god, not Necros, anybody but Necros. I think Deanna might work here. Yeah, let's try her. See if we can shoot this down. But yeah, they're having lots of issues apparently, falling asleep. Which is, well, you have those type of days. Just gonna make sure that I can give them the attention they need. We recently changed around how we put them to bed, and it seems to affect their sleep quite a bit. And it's unfortunate, but those things tend to happen, like I said. Ember Blade over here can probably just use a tiny pistol, and we'll leave it at that. And the rest of the people can all use UAC carbides. Okay, yeah, without much further ado, let's get down to business. Alright, it's a simple crack house. Let's see if we can find them and kill them. We do have somebody with actual night vision, and bam, just like that, it already is paying off. It already is paying off. And that's 2 for 2. Good job, everybody. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. That shotgun was nasty. I would love to get a sharp guy. Don't think it's gonna happen, though. Do I have a grenade available? I don't. That's unfortunate. Let's kill the sharp guy. Very unfortunate, but he has to go. And let's see if we can maybe get a heal going or two. That's not how you heal. This is how you heal. Let's hope that I can actually kill the guy. There we go. A few more shots and we should be home free. Let's hope that nobody's hiding upstairs. They might be hiding upstairs, which will be quite unfortunate for me. I think... Ooh, that's a shotgun in my face. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's a second. That's a third shotgun. Oh, man. Got absolutely demolished by those shotguns. That is just bad luck on my end. Probably should have had a flare at least at the corner. Yeah, all these things do tend to happen, unfortunately. And there's one more B-boy, of course. There is one more B-boy. There we go. Oh, okay. There's more than just one more B-boy. Let's see if we can find the last enemy and wrap it up. No, they're not showing themselves. I was kind of hoping that maybe they'll show themselves and I don't actually have to hunt them down, but no luck there. Might need to make a few additional militia outfits. Oh shit, he's right here. That's not good. Get some people down here, ASAP. Yeah, let's put this away. Take a step back. Yeah, let's go and kill. Let's go and kill him. He should be the last one. He should be the last one for us to kill. Once all that is said and done, maybe I can flare him. Now that I'm here, just quickly pick up flare. Yeah, that death was very unfortunate. Absolutely preventable in the long run, had I been thinking ahead of time. Should have probably thought about it ahead of time. But it is what it is. Alright, with that, we tag it, we bag it, and we ship it. She got 2 kills as well. That's really unfortunate for her. Alright, let's reattempt this. I'll probably take 2 cat girls with me because I can, and my lookers really haven't seen a lot of action lately. I don't think we've had any interesting missions pop up that require us to go underground. I don't need space to roll outfits. Camo will work, but I only have camo for 1 person. Alright, let's do this. I will probably do this mission and then call it for today. My kids are gonna need some more attention by the sounds of it. I'm hoping they'll calm down, but doesn't seem to be the case. Oh shit, he's right here. Alright, let's go and hunt for the last guy. Should only be 2 of them. Cat girls have very good night vision though, so I'm kinda happy to have them at least. There's the other one. He was right there. Yeah, that's very accurate. Alright, and with that mission over, I'd say that went relatively okay. Could have probably farmed a bit more experience, but that's okay. But yeah, as I said before, I'll be oh shit, we got a data disc. Didn't even see what it gave me. But yeah, like I said before, I'll be wrapping it up here for tonight. I need to go and take care of the kids. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time, and we'll finish hopefully October in that case. Maybe even with a shadow bet. Who knows? Have a good one, everybody, and hope to see you next time.